Bro, stop scrolling. I need you to see this right now. There is a brand new electric SUV that just dropped and is making every single luxury car brand on the planet absolutely terrified. We are talking about a vehicle that looks like it came straight out of a science fiction movie, drives like a supercar, and costs less than half of what you would pay for a Range Rover or a Mercedes. And most people have never even heard of it. The 2027 BYD Denza Z9 is here, and trust me, after watching this video, you'll never look at luxury SUVs the same way again. Let's start with the looks, because the first time I saw this thing, my jaw literally hit the floor. This is not your typical boxy, boring SUV. The Denza Z9 has been designed like a weapon. Every single line on this body has been sculpted with absolute precision. The aerodynamic shape, the razor-sharp LED headlights that cut through the dark like laser beams, and a front fascia that screams electric dominance. This is a vehicle that turns heads before you even start the engine. People will stop on the street. People will take out their phones. Because nothing else on the road looks like this right now. Nothing. But wait until you open the door. The moment you step inside the Denza Z9, your brain completely forgets it is sitting inside a car. This cabin feels like a 5-star hotel suite that somehow learned how to drive. Premium materials everywhere you touch. Soft ambient lighting wrapping around you like a warm glow. And then right in front of you, stretching across the entire dashboard, is one of the most stunning digital displays you have ever seen in your life. It is massive. It is sharp. It is so beautiful that you will just sit there for a moment and soak it all in before you even think about driving anywhere. Now, let's get to the part that is going to make every petrolhead's head spin. This machine produces over 500 horsepower. 500. From an SUV. It comes with dual or tri-motor all-wheel drive setup, which means every single wheel gets power every single second, no matter what road you are on. 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 3.5 seconds. 3.5 seconds, people. That is supercar territory. That is faster than cars that cost 3 times the price. And if that is not enough, it will hit a top speed of 220 kilometers per hour, which means this thing is an absolute monster on the highway. And the insane part, it does all of this silently, smoothly, effortlessly. Because this is the magic of electric power. Instant torque, zero hesitation, just pure unstoppable acceleration the moment your foot touches that pedal. Now, I know what you are thinking. Okay, great performance. But what about range? What happens when the battery dies in the middle of nowhere? Forget everything you think you know about range anxiety, because the Denza Z9 is running on BYD's next-level blade battery technology, and this thing is an absolute game changer. We're talking about 600 to 700 kilometers on a single charge. 600 to 700. That means you could drive from one major city to the next and still have battery left over. And when you finally do need to charge, the fast charging system goes from 10% to 80% in under 30 minutes. 30 minutes. That is less time than it takes to eat a proper meal. But here is what truly separates the Denza Z9 from everything else in its class. The technology inside this vehicle is operating on a completely different level. We are talking about semi-autonomous driving, adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, and automatic emergency braking, all working together like a co-pilot that never gets tired, never gets distracted, never makes mistakes. The infotainment system runs on a processor so fast that everything happens instantly. Voice commands, wireless connectivity, over-the-air updates that keep making your car smarter over time. You get a premium sound system that turns every drive into a private concert. Wireless charging, panoramic sunroof, multiple USB ports. This vehicle has thought of everything, and then thought of a little more on top of that. And safety? This thing is built like a vault. Multiple airbags, reinforced body structure, advanced collision protection systems working around the clock. And the blade battery itself is so thermally stable that it is one of the safest battery systems ever put into a production vehicle. You are not just buying comfort and performance. You are buying peace of mind. Now here is the part that is going to absolutely break your brain. All of this, the supercar acceleration, the 700-kilometer range, the 5-star cabin, the insane technology, the fortress-level safety, all of it starts at just $60,000 to $80,000. Compare that to a Range Rover Sport. Compare that to a BMW iX. Compare that to a Mercedes EQS SUV. The Denza Z9 beats them or matches them in almost every single category, and it does it for significantly less money. That is not just value. That is complete and total domination of the segment. The game has officially changed. BYD just built the SUV that every luxury brand should be losing sleep over tonight. The 2027 Denza Z9 is fast, it is beautiful, it is smart, it is safe, and is priced in a way that makes the competition look embarrassing. This is not the future of electric vehicles. This is the present, happening right now, right in front of your eyes. So I want to hear from you right now in the comments below. Do you think BYD and the Denza Z9 have officially just beaten every luxury EV brand at their own game? Or do you still think a Tesla, a BMW, or a Mercedes will always have that edge no matter what?